Central Missouri has hosted plenty of wrestling meets this season, but Sunday, February 15th was a big one. The 2015 MIAA Championships played out on the mats in the multi. Malachi Collins was the first to compete for the Mules, moving on to the winner's bracket with a 3-2 decision over Newman's Dustin Reed in the 125-pound weight class. Mike Boyd faced Lindenwood's John McArdle in the first round at 184, losing in an 8-0 major decision, but Boyd had a bye in the next round, so he went straight into the consolation semifinals. Heavyweight Dequince Goodman fell to eventual champion Jack Page from Fort Hays State 3-1 and also had a bye to go straight through to the consolation semis. Back on the mat in the second round, Collins faced Lindenwood's Marco Tomeo and was sent to the consolation bracket after losing a 5-3 decision. At 157 pounds, UCM's Evan Young wrestled his first bout in the semifinals after earning a bye to start. Top-seeded Chase White of Nebraska Kearney slipped past Young 6-5. Josh Thompson also waited out a bye at 165 pounds, but also lost his first match, falling to Central Oklahoma's #1 seed Chris Watson 3-1. Two other Mules started their day off in the semis. Archie Williams at 174 beat UCO's Colton Gallo on a 15-4 major decision after a first-round bye, and Robert Schneider was pinned by eventual 197 champion Romero Cotton from UNK. Collins ended the day for Fort Hays Lawson Ludwin in the consolation semifinals with a 2-1 decision. Evan Young bowed out at 157 after losing to UCO's Jeremy Davenport 4-2. Just like Collins, Thompson moved on to the consolation final after pinning Newman's Zach Dewey 21 seconds into the bout. Mike Boyd finished his day at 184 in the consolation semis, falling on a 10-3 decision to UNK's Casey Powell. Robert Schneider also lost in that round, pinned by UCO's 197-pounder Michael Connor. Goodman was the third Mule to make it into the third-place match, beating Kearney's Ivan DeLeon 7-4. In the 125-pound consolation final, UCM's Collins faced Zach D'Amico from Central Oklahoma. D'Amico took home the third-place medal with a 5-2 decision. At 165, Thompson wrestled for the Mules against UNK's Devin Aguirre. Thompson fell 11-5 in that third-place bout. In the final consolation match of the day, Goodman earned a place on the heavyweight medal stand with a pin of UCO's Kyle Factor at the 409 mark. Going through the championship bouts now. At 125, Kearney's Connor Bowling bested Lindenwood's Marco Tomeo with a pin about 4 minutes in. 133 saw UNK's Daniel DeShazer get past Central Oklahoma's Dustin Reed 3-1. Same score in the 141 weight class where Fort Hays' Noah Killip topped Lindenwood's Kyle Webb. Tyler Mize from Newman pinned Kearney's Destin McCauley to win at 149. The Lopers' Chase White and the Lions' Derek Weller went at it in the 157-pound weight class. White won on a 5-3 tiebreaker. At 165, UCO's Chris Watson beat Lindenwood's Kyle Jolis 6-2. Fort Hays' John Inman and Lindenwood's John McArdle wrestled to a slim 8-7 decision for Inman at 184. 197 saw UNK's Romero Cotton easily win over the Tigers' Cash Driley in a 13-2 major decision. And Fort Hays heavyweight Jack Page won over the Lions' Jacob Borgmeyer on a tech fall. Back to the 174-pound weight class, though, a big one for UCM. Junior Archie Williams faced Fort Hays State's 7th-ranked Josh Rodriguez in just his second bout of the day, the championship one in Williams' weight class. Archie scored first in the second period with a reversal. Rodriguez answered with an escape, then tied the score with another escape in the third period. Williams took the lead with the first takedown of the bout, but Rodriguez scored on an escape a few seconds later, cutting Williams' lead to 1 point. Late in the third period, Rodriguez got ahead on a takedown, but then with just seconds left, Williams tied the score back up at 5-5 after an escape. This one went to the tiebreaker, but it didn't last long. Williams quickly executed a super duck, which UCM head coach Justin Ensign called a highlight reel move. Williams beat Rodriguez for the 174-pound MIAA Championship 7-5.
It's out in the open, it's explosive. I mean, you're stepping one way then the other and passing the guy. I mean, I don't even know I could pull it off that well.
I just know how to get a takedown. I lost them like a week ago, so I just know how to score, so I just scored.
Archie does a really good job of coming in and trying to make those little adjustments, and maybe some of it's just a little thing in strategy and some of it's technique, but he's willing to learn. He does a good job. My assistant coach, Dylan Azinger, and Blake Gillis do a good job working with him and making sure he's ready, and he wants to get better. I think that's the big thing is on him.
Nebraska Kearney earned its third straight MIAA team title at the championship meet. Lindenwood finished second, Fort Hays State was third. Next up for Mules Wrestling is the NCAA Super Regional on February 28th in Mankato, Minnesota. Defending national champion Frank Cagnina is expected to be back on the mat then, looking to defend his title. For UCMathletics.com, I'm Katie Smith.